Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So I've been to the Asian supermarket and to a couple of Bangladeshi grocers in the Longsight area of Manchester this morning. I was there getting my usual spices and mustard oil and stuff, and I thought I'd see what kind of fruit they'd got in. The jackfruit, they didn't have any jackfruit in the Bangladeshis stores, seem to have sold out, but they did have mangoes. Now the store that I went to first, he just had fuzzly mangoes, but they were quite small. Now fuzzly, if you've watched my videos before, they're pretty big mangoes, and these were quite, you know, they were like an average size mango, and they wanted, I think, about £9, £10. That was the price that he was quoting. And then he had these other mangoes, and these were called Bari 4, and I'd never seen them before. Oh, Bari 4, I'd heard of them when I'm doing sort of like reading up on mango varieties of Bangladesh. And they were £20 a box, and they were like these small round ones. And I thought, oh, I'm not paying £20, although the mango itself looked interesting. So we wouldn't reduce it. And then I went to the, literally a minute walk from that shop, another guy selling the same mangoes, the Bari 4, and he also wanted £20 for them. And I said, no. And they were literally, because it was early in the morning, they were literally unloading the van. And the guy that was unloading, he said, I've got this other variety of mango, and it's called Katimon. I said, oh, I've never heard of Katimon either. I mean, probably very popular in Bangladesh, but I've done a little bit of a Google on Katimon, so I'll put some information up there. So these are the Katimon mangoes. I'll take one out, and look, they've got a little stalk, even a fresh leaf still on there. So literally picked off the tree. Take one out and have a look at, take this sticky, quite sticky, this mango. Just smelling it, because sometimes you get a very strong aroma. So it's firm, it's not totally squashy as the others are as well. That one I think has got a little bit more give in it, and it's starting to get a little bit of a blemish there. So if I try one, I think I'll try this one first, so I'll keep that one out. So that's the Katimon. Do a taste test of that in a minute, and put that box to one side. So that I got from the Bangladeshi grocers. So I went to Appna, and Appna supermarket's huge, big, like a big cash and carry, and they had different varieties of mangoes. They had Pakistani ones, the Sindhi ones, the Chancers, lots of different, oh, and they had some jackfruit as well, but they weren't in segments, they were selling the whole one, too expensive. So this is the box of the, let me just show you, and this is Bari 4, and you can see they've got all the different names on this one. They've got Harivanga, Fozli, Himsagar, Amrapali. So I've done the Amrapali taste test before now, and so Bari 4, first time seeing one of these actually. So lots of paper in there, get rid of that. This is what they look like. So these were quoted in the other shops, £20 they wanted for them, and the box might have been slightly bigger. I didn't film it. There may have been a couple more of the Bari 4 mangoes in them, but these were £11, so half the price of the shop, the Bengali shop, the Bangladeshi shop. So and what I noticed about these is they're quite round, like an apple. So yeah, that's what sort of drew my interest when I saw them. Little round shape. I'll put up some information on the Bari 4 mango. I'll put that up here. And I believe it's a hybrid of the Amrapali and a Florida mango, which doesn't really have a name. It's got M, I think, whatever. I'll put that up on there. So it's a hybrid of those two mangoes, and the result is this. So it's not a new variety, because the shop guy said no, we sell these every year, you know, so it's nothing new, but new to me. So Bari 4 mango. So choose one that's got maybe the ripest. And that one's quite big actually, that one. So yeah, they vary in size, but they're much different in shape. So you can see, I'll get rid of all this sticky paper. So a difference. So it'll be interesting to see how these taste. So I will be doing a taste test. And I got a singular Fosley mango, and it's quite small. So it's not really the normal size. I mean, it's about the size of, a little bit bigger than this Katimon. But the bigger ones, they were probably 3 times the size of this, were more expensive, and I thought I didn't want to pay £15 for these mangoes. So let's get to the taste test then. Right, so I've cut into them. This is the Katimon, and it looks a little bit unripe, and this is the Bari 4, and this one looks a little bit more fibrous. It's got, you can see like the fibres on it there. So I'm going to try the Katimon first. Just cut a little piece, cut that. It's got like a coconut smell to it. It's unusual that I've never, you know, smelt a mango that's got like a coconut smell to it. A little bit tangy. Maybe that's because it's not fully ripe. Quite pleasant. So that's the Katimon. I'll put that to one side. And then we've got the Bari 4. Looks a lot riper. A little smell first. A little bit sour, not sure why, because it's fully ripe, but maybe that's the flavour of it. It's not the sweetest mango, and I you know, it looked properly ripe, so not detecting. Might be me, I've had a cold for the last couple of days, so it may be me, but I could smell The Katimon mango smell like a bit like coconut. It's okay. It's not brilliant, not unpleasant. As I say, not the sweetest mango. Unlike, say, the Fosli, the Amrupali, those are pretty sweet. It could be that it's just this particular one. So I'll just have a little bit more of this mango. Make sure. Yeah, it's not that sweet. And it hasn't got a strong mango scent either. Been having a lot of honey mangoes. A lot of these mangoes nowadays, in the Asian grocers, they seem to label them honey. Everything's honey, but in fact, you can see that they are different varieties. Like the Malaysian honey mango, which I think is related to the Nam Dok Mai polyembryonic. I've no idea what these two, whether these are mono or polyembryonic mangoes. They are hybrids, I know that much. And yeah, I might have a go at having a look at the seed. I'm not going to do that on camera, I've done that many times before, but I will extract the seed and see if I can get them to germinate, and if they do germinate, then I'll upload a video on that. So that's today's video on the Katimon and the Bari for Bangladeshi mangoes. So if anyone else has tried these mangoes and your experience was different, please add your comments in the comment box below. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.